It's great for us to be a part of it as well. The Home Depot SEC on CBS brings us to TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. And our matchup, the 8th-ranked Georgia Bulldogs, the number 6 Gators of Florida, and half orange and blue, half red and black, just like it's always been since 1892. So much on the line, as it always seems on an annual basis. As you take a look at the SEC East standings, Florida on top, the Georgia Bulldogs right on their heels. Whoever wins this one is in the driver's seat for a trip to Atlanta and the SEC championship. Rodrigo Blankenship's got it teed up as Georgia won the toss and deferred. And Freddie Swain and Tyree Cleveland, as you see right down the goalpost, orange and blue, red and black. Half and half in the stadium, and Florida will start things at the 25-yard line. As we take a look at the Chick-fil-A starting lineups, and it all starts with number 11, Kyle Trask, coming off a career-high game 2 weeks ago in the win over South Carolina with 4 touchdown passes. As Dan Mullen told Jamie in the pregame show. Quick toss, and that's a good one. Complete, first down, Kyle Pitts, the tight end, and the rest of the offense for the Gators. And both coaches talked about this guy forever yesterday. Yes. Whether you're Dan Mullen or you're Kirby Smart trying to defend him, and right off the bat, he's got his first catch and a first down. Defensively for the Dogs, they've been pretty stingy. They're the top defense in the SEC, led by Monty Rice. Their top tackler, he had a career-high 11 tackles and an all-important forced fumble in this matchup a year ago. So we'll give Piron a yard at 2nd down and 9.
I was going to set up what I thought would be the pressure point in the game, but I couldn't even get to it. And Pitts catches a pass on it.
From the 40, Piron flanking Trask in the Gator gun. Play action. Trask got it to Pitts again, and another first down. He's going to throw for it. Flares it out, and it's broken up by Georgia.
Boy, that says a whole lot, doesn't it, about what Dan Mullen thinks about how he can run the ball against this Georgia front. You're watching football. You're saying, wait a second here. We had 2nd and short, 3rd and short, 4th and short, and we're going to throw a one-on-one route. Great coverage that time by LeCount.
Richard LeCount breaks up the play, and Georgia will take over offensively with the captain of the offense, number 11, Jake Fromm. 29-6 as a starter in a Georgia uniform at the 40-yard line. DeAndre Swift runs into a pack of Gators, maybe got a yard out of it. Offensively joining Jake Fromm and company. Gary talked about Zuniga and Grenard and the effect they have, and that puts some pressure on the tackles, Isaiah Wilson and Andrew Thomas. 3rd down and 14. Fromm's first pass down the middle, complete. On the run is Cager, and he got there, I think, very close.
Boy, that is some poor zone defense by Florida. 3rd and long, and you allow a guy to make a play like that. It's a dump-off play. Georgia's playing it very soft, just a little dump-off play to the middle, and I think it was Terry Deaton, number 21, that took the bad angle. He got to the outside and makes the first down.
Their defense, C.J. Henderson and Marco Wilson, when they're out there and they have that front in front of them to apply pressure, as good as any 2 corners around.
Well, you can see the game plan for Florida. And Todd Gratham, on 2nd down and 1st down, he's wanting to cover up the inside play offensive linemen and use the bare front. 5 defensive linemen are out there. 3rd and long again. Last time Georgia held them out.
They got 15 on 3rd and 14. Can they get 11 here? Extra man on the rush from fires, complete, first down to Robertson. The numbers for Rodrigo Blankenship this year, 12 out of 14. He's had 1 blocked out of a Jake Camarda hold. This will be a 30-yard attempt to try to put Georgia on the board first, and he's got it. So a good-looking opening drive started at the 40-yard line after the defense held. They were perfect on third down until the last one. Had to settle for 3. Dogs 3-0.
There's that shift again. See that late shift by Georgia.
Trask, plenty of time. Lofts one. He's got Pitts wide open again. All the way out near midfield. And so far, Florida hasn't done anything on the ground. Play action. Down goes Trask, courtesy of Azeez Ojulari. Just when I said they were having trouble sacking the quarterback, number 13 comes up with one.
Well, he lines up on the right side of the Georgia defense, the left side for this Florida offense. Nice stunt called that time, executed very well inside between he and Devontae Wyatt, and that put the sack on Kyle Trask. And 3-0, you'd think.
Here's a blitz. Fromm again, kind of through in that same area. And Dominic Blaylock, the intended receiver. Marco Wilson came on the corner.
Marco Wilson comes off the slot that time, and they are blitzing from the outside, right around the corner, right there. I think he's from the slot, or is he lined up? No, here he is, right from the slot.
With Todd Grantham, a lot of time it's third down, and here we come.
Yep.
Third down and 6. Got to get to the 15. That's Robertson in motion. Here comes the extra man for Florida. Fromm fires, and it is caught by Cager.
This guy, who's he covering? He's coming.
3rd and goal. Play fake. Fromm throws out in the flat, completes it. It is a touchdown to Dominic Blaylock.
I'll tell you, nice design this time. The short motion by Georgia forced the bump and run coverage of Florida to back off. This motion by Blaylock, 2 guys in this wing spot, forced the defender not to be able to get his hand on him. Terry Dean could not get his hand on Blaylock, and that opened up the lane. Wonderful design by Georgia.
Blankenship in for the point after. Up and good. Again, the backfield for Kyle Trask here. As P-Line is down at the running back in a slot to the left side. Trask down the middle. And caught by Pitts off his shoe tops. And he's on the run all the way into Georgia territory. He's been the main man and maybe the only man so far today for the Gators.
He was matched up with Richard LeCount that time, number 2. One-on-one, it's a tough matchup for a safety. He's almost a wide receiver. And Kyle Trask puts him right on him that time.
29-yard pickup to the Georgia 46. Approaching the 4-minute mark of the quarter. Trask play action. Deep middle again, and again he's got his man. This time it's Freddie Swain. 38 yards for Evan McPherson, who's 8 of 9 on the year. They haven't asked him to kick a lot. Kick is up and good. So 2 big pass plays from Trask to Pitts and then Swain, but then the tip pass forces the field goal. 54-yard drive in 6 plays. Gators had to settle for 3. Last year he had 104 on 12 carries. Today that's what he has on his 12 carries in the first half.
He had a lot of yards late in this game when they wore this Florida defense down, and that's what's happening again.
This time gets around one man. Here he goes. Swift finally broke free.
Yeah, Ventrell Miller, 51, had a chance for the tackle. Inside linebacker. Watch him jump right over him. Just goes down and shoe dusts them.
18 seconds remaining after the timeout. Blankenship for Georgia to try a 37-yard field goal to stretch the Georgia lead back to 10. The kick is up and good. Georgia tacks on 3 more. 3rd quarter, here we go. Arian takes it at the 1. Had a nice return in the first half. This one's not too bad either. And the first half game trends, Jake, Gary said, moving it around, doing a good job on third down, not glaring statistics by any stretch of the imagination. 76 of Trask's 106 went to his tight end, so he needs some more help. And 30 out of the 44 on one carry for Swift, who's really kind of been held in check with the exception of that one play. And here's Georgia living the dream on third down today so far, with a 3rd and 7 to open up the third quarter. From down the middle and complete to Harrion out of the backfield. And another first down.
Well, everybody loves to throw the football if you've got protection. Andrew Thomas, Solomon Kinley, Trey Hill, Cade Mays, sometimes it's Ben Cleveland, Isaiah Wilson at right tackle. They have kept Jake clean and able to scan around, move his feet, feel no pressure to him, and pick out throws over the middle. And basically everywhere else, too.
1st and 15, but the penalty, it backs it up around the 38-yard line. From pump to the left, wants to come back to the right, and is just going to lay it out there for Harry. Did he catch that? He did.
That's a running back making that catch. He plucked one early on a nice throw from Brown, but this one he goes out with one hand. Oh, I don't know. They're going to, I'm sure Georgia's going to try to get up there. Will they get another look? I think the replay official will want to see if there's another angle. It happened near the Georgia bench.
The previous play is under further review. Ruling on the field was a completion.
Let's see if there's another look. Did the ball hit the ground?
Now, they already had one go their way earlier to Cager. Well, that's tough to tell.
I don't see any movement, though, this time, do you? If it touched the ground.
Gene Steratore, our rules official. Gene, what do you think?
I like this one as a catch from what I've seen so far, guys. He makes an unbelievable effort, and I don't see that football hitting the ground on any of the replays that we've seen so far.
And Gene, nothing to overturn the call as a completed catch, right, so far?
Exactly, Gary, because we do have a ruling on the field of a catch, so there isn't anything there that's jumping out at me that says to me that it's 100% conclusive to overturn it, something definitive there.
Right.
It's funny, the Georgia fans here are looking up at the Jumbotron and they're cheering, and the Florida fans are just sort of holding their breath right now.
I think the ball definitely touches the ground, but I don't see much movement.
Here's a call.
After further review, the ruling on the field stands. First down.
And now Blankenship will try another one. He's good from 31 and 37.
Todd Grantham said, the heck with it, I'm bringing the safety. I'm not going to watch another one of these.
So Rodrigo from 27 yards away. Kick is up inside the right upright. Good. So Georgia took the opening possession of the third quarter, kept it over 5 minutes on a 64-yard march to get 3 more. They fake it to Pirine. Trask to the throw to the sideline, and it's caught by Trayvon Grimes. There's what Gary said. Somebody else has got to make a catch, and he just did.
Yeah, I just wonder who pushed off of who here, because the flag came in late. Pirine gets a pretty good block on that play off the edge to allow the deeper throw, but who's pushing on who? I would say it's going to go against Georgia here.
That's what the field judge is pointing in that direction.
The point leads.
Pass interference on the defense, number 27. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
You got to spread out the field and make a defense cover all 53 yards. You also have to make them, you could see, pushing by both players there. And I didn't know which way that was going to go when I watched it. And it could have gone against Grimes on that play just as easily.
Georgia, the blitz off the corner. Trask backpedals, in trouble.
Get rid of it.
Going down way back at the 41-yard line. Jordan Davis, Malik Herring and company bring him down.
All right, it's a first down call. This could be the lack of experience from Kyle Trask, not being a 3-year player. Didn't play a lot of high school ball. On first down here, if you don't get what you want, not there, toss it away. Live for another play, and he ends up making a huge mistake, and now it's second and a bundle.
4 receivers to Trask left. And we're going to keep it on the ground, and that got about 2 yards. Devontae Wyatt made the stop. It's 4th down. And they need all the defense they can get right now. Georgia, a 13-point lead. James Cook in motion. Over the middle, little jump pass to DeAndre Swift. Put the stiff arm out there. Now he's got blockers in front. DeAndre Swift into Gator territory around the 48-yard line.
This is what you call an inverted screen, okay? Is this really a screen if the player that catches it is in front of the screen? What do you call this, Nuss? I don't know. What do you do that? The 3 linemen are actually behind the guy that catches the ball.
DeAndre says, I'm going to go left and then cut back, and by that time you guys will catch me.
Exactly. Marco Wilson takes one. And the problem with the
Can they pick up their 10th? From in trouble. Comes forward. He is going to run. And a lateral over to Harry.
Pretty cool.
That was.
If it's against Georgia, they'd be out of field goal range.
Prior to the snap, false start, 66 on the offense. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
And now you got to wonder if you got to consider punting this ball. The Florida offense has struggled. Your defense is in control.
I think you got to kick this.
Pin them back, absolutely. Well, half the crowd doesn't like it.
Well, I wouldn't be booing if I was a Georgia fan. It's 4th down and in about 15.
I don't know. I really don't know if it's the Florida fans booing or the Georgia fans booing.
I can't tell either. We can tell colors, but we can't tell who's yelling. So Jake Camardo dropped one inside the 10 in the first half. Trying to do it again. This one looks like it might be too deep, and it is. So Florida gets a stop, courtesy of a holding call on the Georgia offense that took away a touchdown that might have started to sort of ice this thing. And now it's still wide open. Gators on offense when we come back. At the 20-yard line, and Florida gets some offense going. Quick slant, there's a good start. And about a 13-yard pickup to Freddie Swain.
Quick RPO right off the shoulder that time of Monty Rice, number 32. You look at him, one step by Rice to his left, and he throws it right off his right hand. The defensive coordinators are telling the linebackers now, don't be making tackles at the line of scrimmage. Make sure the ball's handed off. We'll take tackles 2 yards downfield. Stop the RPO.
They fake the handoff to Piron. The throw is low, but it's caught. Again, it's Freddie Swain. Back-to-back first downs. Trask, short throw in the flat, complete to Pierce. Put down as soon as he caught it. Rice and company are there, and that's going to bring the 3rd quarter to a close.
I don't want to say that Florida's not running the ball well, but I heard Steve Spurrier said they need to run it.
If he said that, it's really been a rough 3 quarters. And at the end of 3 quarters, Georgia in front, but Florida on the move. The last 15 minutes will determine a lot, like who plays in Atlanta maybe, huh? End of 3, 16-3 Georgia will return to Jacksonville right after this message. First down at the 23 of Georgia. They fake it to Piron. Trask is in trouble. Got away and throws to the end zone. Flag is down. It's a touchdown. Van Jefferson.
Hold on here. Let's see which way this is called. J.R. Reed and Van Jefferson are right there fighting for the ball. I think it was J.R. Reed. Let's see which way this is called. And Jefferson has not had a catch. Out and up.
Pass interference on the defense, number 23. Penalty is declined. Result of the play, touchdown.
Mark Webb was the guy that was in the coverage that time. Van Jefferson, the best route runner for this Florida team. Good throw by Kyle Trask. The ball is across the line. Another look at it here with our pylon cam. Yes, breaks the plane. when he caught it. When he caught it, I think it broke the plane.
What a drive that Florida needed.
Remember the 4th down throw, the pocket throw he made with tight coverage. Frees it right as he catches it. It's not over then, but as he puts his hands on the ball, let's see if it breaks the plane. They're going to review it. Boy, that's really close, isn't it? That is really close. Remember, it's called a touchdown.
The previous play is under further review. The ruling on the field was a touchdown.
The fans are chomping at the bit.
Kyle Trask did a good job of getting out of the way and delivering the ball.
Gene Steratore is with us. Gene.
Gary's done a great job with explaining this play early, and it is the furthest most point of this football. This receiver gets everything he can or gets once he possesses. Right there, there's possession. I think the nose of that football breaks the plane as he's airborne. And listen, even though he's airborne, as he gets driven back once he lands, he still gets the forward progress when he possesses this football.
Yeah,
so it is at the point where he possesses, and I think we've got a touchdown. It's going to be tough to overturn it.
Is it because, Gene, that Mark Webb, the defender, 23, contacts him, that completes the catch?
That's exactly right, Gary. And it also gives him his forward progress to that entire place because he did not take himself backward on his own. The defender helps him go backward. So, yes, he gets all the progress because of the contact.
It's actually right when he catches the ball over his head is when I think it breaks the plane. Not when he brings it down. Not when he brings it down. That's actually too late there. It's when he first grabs it. Higher, higher, right up at the top of it. It is really close, though. Right there is where, and once he brings it back short of the touchdown line.
Well, we'll see what Gerald Hodges, our replay official, and David Smith, our referee on the field, think about it.
Again, do they have enough to overturn it?
Remember, the call on the field was touchdown.
Kyle Trask did a great job. Remember, on 3rd down, he ran the quarterback draw. On 4th down, play action pass, he escaped the pocket.
After further review, the ruling on the field stands. Touchdown.
Out and up. Out and up. Out and up. 50-50 ball, and Van Jefferson goes and gets it.
A huge play to cap the longest drive, both in yardage and number of plays today for Florida. That went 9 plays, the longest they've had. McPherson, the point after, is up and good.
So it feels like Georgia is dominating the game. They score a touchdown brought back by a holding penalty, but they've not been able to score touchdowns, and all of a sudden Florida back in the game.
80 yards and 9 plays. Van Jefferson's 4th receiving touchdown has the Gators right back in it. Here's the guys that came back today. Bernard with 6 tackles. Zuniga as well. Bernard on the sideline right now, though, shaking up. Jake Fromm off play action.
Deep.
He's going to go down the sideline. Wide open. Lawrence Cager. Touchdown. $52 yards for the Georgia score.
Plenty of time with the play action pass. Coming across and behind, Pickens clears it out with the deep run, and you had plenty of time with the call. This is the first pass of longer than 15 yards in the SEC for Georgia, and it changes the scoreboard.
Did we mention getting Lawrence Cager back would help Georgia's offense? He's been huge again today.
It was, but that was such a beautifully designed play. Pickens clears it out, and Cager runs right behind that vacated area.
Georgia takes a timeout. 10 minutes remaining to see who's supreme in the East, at least for now. Georgia just took another step closer after 52 steps by Lawrence Cager. game recap in front of almost 85,000 in Jacksonville today. Kyle Pitts, a big part of Kyle Trask and company. For a while, he wasn't getting a lot of help. The Georgia defense has been stout. Nothing on the ground today for the Florida Gators, especially when the sacks are involved. Lawrence Cager, controversial catch here, kept the drive alive on 3rd down. And just a couple plays later, it was a 3-yard touchdown pass to Dominique Blaylock, the first touchdown for Georgia today. But the Gators not giving up. They go 80 yards on 9 plays. Kyle Trask scrambles out of trouble, goes to the end zone to Jefferson, who makes an acrobatic catch. That cut it to 16-10, but just moments ago, Jake Fromm to a wide-open Lawrence Cager. This time, no controversy on that reception. 52-yard touchdown, and we've got an extra point coming up for Georgia now.
Well, I think they're obviously going to go for 2 or 12-point game here. They're going to try to get it to 14 to make it a 2-touchdown game for Florida.
A bunch of receivers, Pickens, Robertson, and the tight end Warner down to the right from the 3-yard line for 2. Fromm, is he going to go to Cook? He wanted to. He comes back across the middle and got it to who else? Lawrence Cager.
Well, he does plate the ball really nicely, doesn't he? Catches with hands. A nice job by Fromm. Puts 3 players to the right, but he comes back to the guy that he feels most comfortable with, as Brad told you. Lawrence Cager, healthy. The transfer from Miami. Get to the goal line and post up. And he puts it right there.
Lawrence Cager with a big smile, as well he should. Career highs, 7, 132, and 1, and a 2-point conversion to make it a 2-touchdown game. They're trying to adjust the receivers, Jefferson and Swain over there.
And Dan's going to have to burn a timeout. He is not happy with the nearest assistant coach to him.
You didn't want to be that guy.
That's right.
At that particular moment. Quick throw out to Swain. Swain weaving his way to the first down marker. He's got it. 2nd down and 4. Swain in motion. Pirine. Boy, that was a little drop step that got him some room to work. And he's got a first down.
Yeah, Devontae Wyatt, number 95, thought he had a tackle for a loss. And the Michael Pirine goes, hey, big fella, you can't handle me on this one. He gets his penetration, does everything right, and number 2 is just too quick for him. Late shift, they found him.
Trask throws complete. Swain again.
Now, first half was Kyle Pitts, second half been Freddie Swain.
4th and 2. Quick throw, wide out screen, got it complete. Trayvon Grimes, it's 1st and goal.
They went with a wide receiver screen, a tunnel screen to the outside. Quick throw, everybody inside's blocking. Only one receiver had a chance to get the ball. The other receivers were blocking.
Now they come up and hurry. Everybody bunched in tight at the 2-yard line. Play fake to Pirine, the throw. Touchdown, Freddie Swain.
Unbalanced line to the right, and then a play action pass to the right. Look at only 2 people to the left side of the center. Swain's going to just slide out. Quick fake, slide him out, and he's got him.
75-yard drive in 17 plays.
17 plays, and they utilized 4th down smartly. Kyle Trask, he had 3 fourth-quarter touchdown drives against Kentucky when he came in. Now he's got 2 in this game.
McPherson for the point after. It's good. With 3 minutes, 11 seconds remaining in regulation. First Florida quarterback with 2 or more touchdown passes against Georgia in 10 years. And he got it to Freddie Swain to cap a 75.
In fact, they had not had a 6-and-out the whole game. Remember this timeout when Dan Mullen got so angry. Boy, right now that looks like a big timeout.
They could use it, couldn't they? They do have 2 left. Georgia with 1.
Can this Florida defense get a 3-and-out and get the ball back to their offense? They're in that bare look.
Bad snap. Wait a minute. That one was blown dead before the snap.
Delay of game on the offense, number 11, 5-yard penalty, first down.
Holy cow. You're trying to put the game away, and you get a delay of game before first down. You're not going to want to be throwing the ball all over the field. This is the opportunity for Florida to get the ball back now. Huge mistake.
And you see the clock expired before the snap, and then it was a bad snap.
I have to wonder why you don't have a play dialed up that the quarterback doesn't have to change at the line of scrimmage. Get out there and snap it.
Jake Fromm all by himself now because Swift empties the backfield. It throws to Robertson, who somehow weaved his way. Looked like he was going to lose yardage, and he got positive yardage. Florida can't stop it anymore. They've just used their last time out. So the biggest third down of this season on hand for both the Georgia offense and the Gator defense.
And remember, not a 3-and-out in the game. The first down penalty, the delay of game, really changed the complexion here.
Georgia needs to get to its own 42-yard line. Third down and 7.
Do you dare allow Jake Fromm to throw the ball here?
He's won you 29 ball games so far as a starter.
Yeah, here's the problem. If you run it, you're not likely to make a first down.
The guy that he has gone to when he really needed something has been Lawrence Cager, who's to the top of your screen. Here comes the blitz. Fromm throws, completes it. Eli Wolf, the tight end.
What a play. I'd be just taking a knee here.
37. DeAndre Swift, the stiff arm, is going the wrong way, broke 2 tackles, and stays in bounds.
Yeah, game's over. They could have just took a knee, but they killed a little bit more time.
And it's a killer of a loss for Florida. Jubilation on the Bulldog sideline.
It was a roar.
Hoping to get back to Atlanta for the SEC championship. They just took a giant leap in that direction.